Hello, prospective AVID students. We're excited to talk to you about our Monte Vista AVID program today, and we hope by the end of the presentation that you feel more knowledgeable about Monte Vista AVID and whether you'd be a good fit for the program. The core team at Monte Vista for our AVID program is made up of several teachers and school staff members, and I will let them introduce themselves.
Hi, everyone. I'm Monica Jariwala. I currently have AVID 11 and AVID 12, which is a class of 2021 and 2022.
Hi, everybody. Oh, sorry. I'm Lynn Rose, and I currently have AVID 10, which is the class of 2023.
Hey, all. My name is Mark Carpenter. I currently teach AVID 9, which is the class of 2024.
I am Jessica Kasha. I am a guidance counselor for Monte Vista students and also the co-coordinator of AVID.
And I am also co-coordinator along with Jessica Kasha.
Ms. Parfait is our college and career advisor. She is not in this presentation, but she is also on the team, as is Mr. Nico Flores, our assistant principal, who is our administrator for AVID. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, and that basically means that this is a program that will support you and give you skills to be successful, but only if you are determined to be successful. If you are not willing to put in the time and effort, then this would not be the most appropriate program for you. It is a 4-year program, so it is an elective course that you will sign up for your freshman year and that you will continue for all 4 years in high school. You will have the same teacher that you will start off with in AVID 9, and they will move with you every year to 10, 11, and 12. So you will get to know that teacher as well as your AVID peers, classmates very well. There's a lot of benefits to being in our AVID program. We help you develop your academic skills. You can see some examples listed on this slide of things that AVID will help support you with in academic situations. We also help with other life skills. So not just making sure that you are successful at school, but the future once you leave high school, college, post-secondary options, careers in the future, anything that you get involved with. And we additionally will help you with course selection every year. So making sure that you are on track for graduation in college and help you with the college application process. The goals of Monte Vista AVID students, we want to make sure that you are, again, being successful academically and that we are helping teach you skills or strengthen your existing skills in academic areas, helping you with social skills, getting you more comfortable working in groups and collaborating with your peers, self-advocating for yourself, talking to your teachers, adults on campus. Obviously, these are not just skills that will make you successful at school, but as I said before, in the future as well. We want all of our Monte Vista AVID students to be 4-year eligible, whether they choose to go to 4-year colleges or not, but that is the goal of our program.
So some of the core supports in AVID, at every level, students participate in the AVID tutorial process. This is different than the Monte Vista tutorial, and we'll have one of our tutors today talk a little bit about that process. We also work on organization, binder checks, planner checks, writing practice and instruction, a lot of exploration and research in different careers, career interests, college exploration. And of course, as once students are up the higher levels in AVID 11, AVID 12, working on SAT and ACT practice to get them ready for those tests, our career and college advisor works closely with AVID with the Naviance program and working on college apps as you get closer to applying. We also bring in lots of guest speakers to talk about different careers or their college experience. And we we go on 2 campus college visits, one in the fall and one in the spring.
My name is Delaney. I'm a senior at Monte Vista and I tutor AVID 10. This will be my 2nd year as a tutor. So tutorials are held twice a week for about 45 minutes per session in small groups, and there will be 1 tutor per group to help run it. The groups will be organized by an academic question, and each student will be put into their groups based off their question, so they're able to converse with one another and use their peers and tutors for help. This is something to keep in mind, though, that the session is meant for peers and tutors to help question the student who comes in with that question. The student should not come in expecting an answer to be given to them, but rather they'll be questioned until they can figure out the answer themselves. And of course, your peers and tutors are here to help step in when needed, but our goal is to help guide you with your resources to come to an answer on your own. Tutors will be responsible to grade their little session, along with once a week, there's a binder and planner check to make sure that everyone in that class is organized and staying on track.
Okay, hi everyone. Mark Carpenter again, AVID 9 teacher. So this class is the foundation of AVID, the foundation of your high school career. Because of that, we spend a lot of time with community building, getting to know and really feel comfortable with, getting to depend on the people you're going to be with for these 4 years of your high school career. Some of the things that we work on in AVID 9 are note-taking. We work on focused note-taking and practice, check those in class. Work on various study skill strategies, as well as test-taking strategies. Work on communication, how to talk to your teacher, how to ask for an extension, how to send an email, etc. You'll learn about different learning styles, find out what your learning style is, what works best for you inside and outside of the classroom, as well as kind of what are the learning styles of your peers and how can you best work with them based on those learning styles. We'll do some social media etiquette and safety. We'll work on stress management and build in time for stress relief activities. And you'll also be able to research some California colleges. So that's AVID 9 for you.
Hi, I'm Pooja. I'm in AVID 11, and something that I enjoyed most from AVID is the relationships I've made and the friends that I have now from AVID, as well as the games we play.
Hello again, I'm Lynn Rose. I'm currently teaching AVID 10. And in addition to reinforcing the skills that students learn in AVID 9, we continue to work on time management, on goal setting for both academic and personal aspects of a student's life. We begin the introduction to researching colleges, career research. We also do a unit second semester on physical health, which includes stress management, healthy habits. And then also in spring semester, we start to work on job skills because a lot of our sophomore students get their first jobs this summer. So we'll be working on resume writing and how to present yourself, and that follows up on the communication skills that are worked on in AVID 9. And then also working on researching and applying for community service opportunities.
So I'm Jeremiah, and I've been an AVID for I think almost 2 years. I'm an AVID 10 student, and the AVID program has helped change me for the better. Through AVID, I've learned how to become a better student through improving my work ethic, especially in respect to the transitioning between middle school and high school. It was and still is a vital tool in my everyday life and academic life. Through the program, I've learned various things. I've learned to improve my consistency when it comes to turning in work, specifically homework, and have greatly gained in terms of communication skills with teachers and with my peers. When I first started high school, I wasn't as prepared for things as I had previously assumed I was. Teachers were a lot less lenient when it came to homework and late work, and I couldn't get away with the same kinds of things I was trying to pull in middle school. But through AVID, I was able to hone my strengths and learn new skills and strengthen those skills in order to bring more successful results. This was with the help of my teacher, Mrs. Rose, who was able to help me in guiding my growth and pushing me to do the best that I can do. So the AVID program has greatly changed me as a person and as a student.
All right, AVID 11. Again, Monica Jariwala, current AVID 11 teacher. AVID 11 moves more into getting students thinking a lot more seriously about college and post high school life. So there is SAT, ACT prep using Khan Academy and some other online resources. So we do allow some class time for this to get students thinking. There's also a lot of college planning that happens. Usually by the end of that year, it's a lot of making lists, what's my target, what's my reach. Also, being in 11th grade now, the whole idea of being an effective leader, being an effective role model. There's also a lot with mindfulness and making sure, we're keeping track of our well-being. There's also SoCal College research. So there is a Southern California trip. And so a lot of first semester is focusing on college research for the colleges that the students and the teacher would be visiting. And also there's college essays, so and projects as well, just making sure that students are more familiar with what colleges are available in California and which colleges are available out of state. And then all of this again leads into the college tour, which is a trip to Southern California where students will visit the colleges that they've researched and presented, and with a special trip to Disneyland, which is exciting.
From being an AVID, I've grown a lot, and one of the most important things I've learned is that asking for help is okay, and that you should go and ask teachers help. And I've learned a lot of stress reducing techniques and better study strategies, as well as gaining confidence in myself.
All right, and then all of this leads into AVID 12. So this is the entire first semester of AVID 12 is very much devoted to students thinking about post high school. So using their college lists that they created in 11th grade, filling out the college application process. Ms. Parfett, our college and career advisor, works extensively with AVID 12 that first semester, going over Naviance, FAFSA, College and Career Center. The class would go to the College and Career Center, get resources, look up information, as well as scholarship opportunities. So it is a very good class in terms of getting students prepared and having them really know what it is that the college process entails. There's also second semester focusing on personal finance. So, how do I balance a budget? How do I get an apartment and pay rent? So it's a lot of mimicking life skills that are post high school to get students ready. There's also job and interview skills. So getting students ready for applying for jobs, part-time jobs when they're in college, or if they want to get a job outside of that, or internship, and even thinking about maybe some mock interviews to get students thinking and ready for how do I present myself in an interview. There's also focusing on positive relationships and safe relationships with friends, with significant others, especially post high school. Really important to make sure that students are aware of that. And finally, other college life skills that students may want to know that they want us to focus on before we end their high school career.
Okay, hi everyone. My name's Nidhi, and I've been an AVID ever since. And I feel I'm a senior right now. I feel as though AVID has prepared me both academically and socially for college. This class has given me so much exposure to the real world, including how to ace a job interview, write a resume, and how to effectively communicate with my teachers and my peers. AVID has provided me with skills like collaboration, organization, and self-advocacy, all of which are sure to help me in my college career and beyond.
All right. MV AVID candidates are students who want to be eligible to go to a four-year college, if that is their choice. They earn C's or better in all courses. And when they're prepared, they do well on assignments. But the typical AVID student often will need some support with organization, using a planner to map out work that is due, using a binder effectively, or might need some more support in study skills or test taking skills. There are also students who are willing to put that effort in, that they are motivated, they want to do well, but they might just need some added supports in there to help give them that extra boost. AVID students also should be willing to be effective collaborators. We do a lot of group work. Our tutorial process that Delaney, our tutor, talked about is in a small group. So students need to be willing to work together to help support each other. And we often talk about AVID as the AVID family. The class becomes very close-knit. We're there for each other, the teachers, the students, helping us all be better learners and people. And AVID students also should be committed to the AVID program for all 4 years. As you saw in that introductory slide, the AVID teacher does stay with their class until they graduate. So Mr. Carpenter is currently AVID 9 teacher, and he will stay with that class until they graduate in 2024. And that commitment to the program is really valuable. We see a growth in students who stay with the program and are continuing to build on the supports and the structures and the skills that they get from being in the AVID program. And most importantly, AVID candidates want to be an AVID. It's a lot of fun. It's not just all study and test prep. We play games on Fridays. We have bonding. We just have a lot of fun. It's a fun environment. It's a nice place. I often hear students say that it's the class when they come in, they feel uplifted when they come in. They know they can be themselves and let loose a little bit as well, and that helps so much with that high school experience. It's not just about the academics. It's about the supports and it's the community of students, really. And the things that AVID is not, it is not an at-risk program. It is not a separate in-school academy. It's not a study hall. So students shouldn't expect to come in and just be given work time every day on their homework. It's not that. It's not a homework center. It is a support system that is and not for at-risk students. It is for students who are capable of going on to a four-year college, but again, need those added supports. And it's also not an accelerated academic program. It's meant as that extra piece to help students succeed in high school and be prepared for college and life once they leave Monte Vista.
Okay, so now that you have learned what Monte Vista is and is not and how much fun it is, I'm sure you're all very excited to get involved. Here is the timeline we are working with for recruitment this year. This video you guys will all watch on January 13th or somewhere about there. There will be a webinar that we are hosting on January 21st from 6 to 7 p.m. So flyers have been sent out to the middle school. So you should have a flyer with the information for this webinar. So please join us if you have questions, if your parents have questions, if there's anything that you want to know more or clarification about AVID, please join us. We're excited to talk to you. On the 28th, the applications will be due at 3 p.m. And the application is online. It's a Google form. You can see it here. And then we will host interviews for students the morning of February 3rd from 7:45 to 8:45. And then by February 5th, we will notify students if they have been accepted or denied from AVID. So it is a very busy month for us. We are excited. If you have any questions before the Q&A, specifics that you need to know about getting involved in AVID, you are welcome to interview myself, again, Jessica Kasha, or Miss Rose, or your middle school guidance counselor, and they can get us in touch with you. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to working with you soon.